when the time comes for a new game to play. There's just one place to turn at the end of the day. You never know what exciting game you'll see when you tune in to Board Game House on Twitch.tv. Find a game to back so you can be its owner. It's time once again for Derek's Kickstarter Corner.
Welcome to the Kickstarter Corner. We have 2 new Kickstarters today and 2 returning Kickstarters that we're going to talk about. The first one is called Liftoff, Get Me Off This Planet. We are actually playing it here on the channel, so you can watch us play through a whole round of it and see if you want to back it. It's got 7 days left, and basically the premise of this game is you are little aliens who live in the core of a planet for some reason, and somebody messed up, and now the planet's exploding, and you have to get your little aliens out of Dodge. This is a second printing of Liftoff. This one is, they're calling this the Expanded Deluxe Edition. So it's going to be the game as it originally was in the first printing, but it's got new components. It's got new-ish art. It's got a solo mode. It's just, they just updated everything, is basically what happens, and they made it better, and of course they did. It is precious. It's sitting in front of me right now, actually, and I'm looking at it. Look at this guy. Look at that little piggy. Look at him. But it's great. There's a bunch of people I know when I was looking into it that their kids love the game. They love the game. It seems like it's great. We'll see. But definitely go check out our VOD of this. It'll be up here on our channel. And then you can see if you want to back it. It's got 7 days left. You can get the, if you already have Liftoff, you can get just the upgrade kit, which is just going to make your first printing. You're going to get all the extra stuff that's coming in the deluxe edition for $25. You can get, if you don't have the game already and you want it, you can get the deluxe edition for $40, and there's an expanded deluxe edition with an upgrade kit, which has a bunch of extra stuff, and that's $60. So honestly, not that expensive for a game that a lot of people already love and has just been made better. So there you go. Liftoff, Get Me Off This Planet. And I said it 3 times now. 7 days left. So check it out. Next is Voyage Home, which we talked about last week. It is based on Homer's Odyssey. You are taking a ship, you're sailing all around the Mediterranean, all the ancient Greek islands. You're going to go through some of the journeys that were in the book, in the epic. It looks really cool. The art on this is interesting, is the least I can say about it. But basically it's a worker placement resource management game where you're going to go around and take on the tasks that are sort of laid out in the Odyssey. And then at some point a trigger is going to happen, and then it turns into a race. Who can sail their ship back to Ithaca and get there first? It looks like a great game. I enjoy resource management games. I think they're very fun. You can get the base game here. It is a larger game. It's got nice little wooden components for the ships and stuff, and then obviously the Kickstarter stretch goals have made all that better. But you can get pretty much, there's one price for this. It's $53 to get the game. There are 11 days left for you to check this one out. If nothing else, just go look at the Kickstarter page. I think it's going to be up a lot of people's alley. I'm super interested. That is Voyage Home and Odyssey, $53, 11 days left. Next is another new one. It is called Pacific Rails Inc. It's not a secret that we love Ticket to Ride. We love Railroad Rivals. This is another train game. Basically, you're going to have a map, and your objective is to build a railway from one side of the map to the other side of the map. This is an engine building game. It's a resource management game. You're laying tiles for the trains. And I mean, it's a pretty simple premise, but every game's going to be different because you're going to have different conductors on your train. And those conductors, that's where the engine building comes in. So every conductor is going to have special abilities that helps you do stuff better or faster or gets you extra stuff. And then it's worker placement. You have to go out and collect the resources to build your railway, to build your bridges, to get over water and rivers and stuff like that. I just think this is such a good collaboration of so many different styles, and also, once again, I really love the art on this game. The guy who did the art actually did the art also for Brass and a couple other games, which I'm in love with the art in those as well. But I don't know. For some reason, games about trains, I dig it. So, it's here. Plus, the stretch goals for this game, if you go in for the deluxe, for like the deluxe edition, the all of the stretch goals for this make the cardboard tile pieces into minis, into plastic minis, and I love that. That's great. So like the little tiles that have your houses and your train stations on them become houses, like actual 3D printed houses. Your wooden train blocks become bigger plastic trains, and your little plump little engineers, which honestly, let me see if I can show you a picture of these guys. Look, can you see this? Look at them. They're little plump little fellas. Can you see it better now? Maybe. Look at them. They're little fatties. Little fatties. Hilarious. But I think this game looks great. I think it looks very, let's say, cutthroat. I don't think that you can screw anybody over, but you can screw people over. And I just like train games, folks. Can't explain it. Don't like trains in real life, but games about trains, I'm here for it. This one has 14 days left. You can get the standard edition for $35, which is a great price. And then the deluxe edition is $60, but again, the deluxe edition has all those really cool minis and stuff, so go take a look at this. I'm about it. I really want to back this game because I think it looks great. But there you go, Pacific Rails Inc. I think that we should get it. And last is the new game from Forbidden Games. Forbidden Games has 3 games out right now that we love. Railroad Rivals, Raccoon Tycoon, and Extraordinary Adventures Pirates. We've played all 3. We own 2 of the 3. They are great. This is a party game. It's called Dungeon Party. Basically, if you've played Quarters, the drinking game, you can play this game. All of the components are bar coasters, so they're those thick cardboard boys that you get when you go to a bar to set your beer on. All the components are those, and then you just take a coin and you have to bounce your coin and land it on the tiles. The gameplay for this, every level is going to be a room, a monster, and some treasure that you can get, and then your goal cooperatively is to make it through this entire dungeon, this entire stack of tiles, and that's pretty much it. You're bouncing coins to defeat the monsters, to collect the loot. You do have to play cooperatively to defeat the monsters, but there's only one winner, and that's whoever gets the most treasure. Every person's going to have an individual character that has special skills and stuff. I just think this looks great, just like every other Forbidden Games game. And I'm here for it. I want to get it. I want to take it places. I want to play it with people. I think it looks super fun. Plus, there is a drinking variant to this game based on a drinking game. So there you go. I'm 100% all around here for it. Dungeon Party is $19 for the value edition, and basically what that means is you're only getting the bar coasters, so you can play the game with just the bar coasters, but the full version of the game, which is $39, comes with the bar coasters, but it also comes with customized coins. So you're not playing with just like quarters, you're playing with actual coins that have the characters, images, and stuff on it. They're pretty cool. And then they also have a deluxe version for $59 that basically just upgrades all the pieces and gets you a couple extra tiles, a couple extra characters, and stuff like that. Go check it out. This one plays in 30 to 60 minutes. It's for 1 to 6 people, so you can play with more people than your average game. And it just looks great. So there you go. 4 Kickstarters. That's the Kickstarter Corner. Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe. Come watch our stream live. We're gonna have Liftoff up here, so check that out as well. See you guys next week.
When the time comes for a new game to play, there's just one place to turn at the end of the day. You never know what exciting game you'll see when you tune in to Board Game House on Twitch.tv. Find a game to back so you can be its owner. It's time once again for Derek's Kickstarter Corner.
If you enjoyed this Kickstarter Corner, join us live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/BoardGameHouse. Also, we're going to post them here, so hit that subscribe button below.